Are you considering selling your house and wondering what to do to prepare? Let's chat. So, first, I always suggest that if you're thinking about selling your house, you drive around the block, pull up to your house as if you're a buyer, and take a look at it. What catches your attention? What is your first impression? How's the landscaping? How does the house look in general? Does the front door draw you in? Does the property draw you in? Do you want to see more? Or do you pull up and think, no thanks, I don't really want to see any more? That's what you want to do first. Take a look at that, and that's where you're going to start. So, how is your landscaping? Do you need to mow? Do you need to add some plants? Does the front of your house need a little dimension? What does it need in order to draw people in and get their attention? Sometimes the front door just needs a good paint, and just to brighten it up, freshen it up. And definitely take a look at wood rot as well, because people are going to notice that if there's wood rot around the trim of the door or around any of the windows. So take a look at all of those items. Any maintenance items that you've had on the exterior of your house, go down that list and take care of those items one by one. Clean the gutters, wash the windows, power wash the house. Next, you're going to want to move inside the house. So start with decluttering, of course. Take away any personal items. So any photographs of your family. To be honest, you don't want people going on Zillow or Realtor.com or wherever they're going to search MLS for their property and zooming in on the photos of your family, because I know people do it. So you don't really want people doing that. Remove your personal photos, remove your personal items. For showings, you're going to want to remove any valuables or lock them up as well. And so start with that. Start with decluttering and removing any personal items. Then you're going to want to do the same thing as the exterior. You're going to want to go down your maintenance list. What might need a little touch up? Do you need to paint the entire house to freshen it up? Or do you just need to go around with a magic eraser and touch up any scuff marks? How is the floor looking? How's your shower curtain looking? Does your shower curtain need an update? Is it raggedy, old? You want to make sure that everything in your home is just looking its absolute best, because that's what's going to draw people in. When people are walking through a house, they're noticing what's wrong. They're noticing the things that pop out and stand out to them. So the more that you can do to make sure your house is clean and in its best condition possible is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to make sure that all of your lights have light bulbs in them, that your switches are working, and that when buyers turn on lights, the room is lighting up. Missing light bulbs or mismatching light bulbs is definitely something that buyers notice as well. I've got a little guide, a pamphlet as well. So if you want a copy of this, I'm happy to send that to you or drop it off if you're in Massachusetts or Connecticut. But it just goes through landscaping, exterior, which we talked about, any broken windows. That's another thing that people are going to notice. And if buyers have a specific loan, like an FHA loan, they may not be able to get the loan if there's a broken window. So things like that, you're going to want to know. Screens. Put the screens in so that buyers know that you've got screens, or make sure that they can be seen in the cellar, because a question that I get all the time is, do all these windows have screens? Living room, kitchen, dining, bedroom, bathrooms, it goes through all of that. But replace worn pillows, clean and paint the walls and the ceilings, clean the curtains and drapes, remove any excess furniture and clutter, ensure outlets and lights are working. Keep things clear. So your coffee table, your kitchen table, you're going to want to keep those things cleared as best you can, because showings can pop up at any time. And when a showing comes in, you really want to be able to accept that showing, because the more people that see your house, the better, of course. So clear all of those items. Remove any extra chairs. So if you have extra chairs lying around, remove those if you're able to. And pets is a big thing also. Remove any pet stuff, pet bowls, pet food, pet beds, cages, or whatever you call them. Sorry, I'm not a pet person. But remove all of that stuff, because some people will come in and they'll say, oh my gosh, they have cats. Like, no thanks, not interested. Or, oh, they have dogs. Like, nope, not interested. Or they'll see those things in the photos and immediately be turned off. So you want to remove that pet stuff. Buyers want to come in and they want to be able to envision themselves living in your house. And if they don't have pets, that can make it harder for them. Also, if your pet has done damage to your house, if they've scratched up any baseboards or done anything like that, scratched up furniture, you're going to want to try to repair those items. If it's furniture, maybe you can throw a throw blanket over where they've destroyed the furniture or scratched up the furniture. But if it's something like baseboards, you really want to repair those items so that buyers come in and they're seeing something clean and ready for move in. So pets is a big thing. Also, pet smells, removing the food and trying to freshen up the area where the pets are typically. Let's see, scrubbing floors, sinks, tubs. People are going to look at all of those things. You want everything to be clean and in the best possible condition. Organize your cabinets. People are going to go through them. And then day of showing, you want to open your windows if you can to get fresh air. You want to remove any pets, pet toys. You want to set the thermostat to a comfortable temperature. So if it's the summer, you might want it to be a little bit cooler so that people come in and they're like, ooh, nice, a little relief from that heat. If it's the winter, you want it to be warmer because you want people to feel cozy at home. They want to be comfortable. You don't want them to be freezing when they walk in the winter and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out of here and get back in my car. You don't want them thinking about the temperature. You want them thinking about your house and thinking about how they can live in your home. You want them to feel at home. Day of, turn on all of your lights, and your real estate agent should do this as well. But lock up any valuables or any prescription medications that you might have as well, or take them out of the house for any showings. So for preparing to sell, go through your maintenance list, walk your property and both the outside and the inside as if you're a buyer, and try to use those like vision goggles. What would a buyer notice, and take care of those items to make sure that your house is ready to sell. So if you would like any more tips, if you're thinking about selling in Massachusetts or Connecticut, let me know. I'm happy to walk you through the process. And I will provide you with all of my guides so that you've got all the information possible. I look forward to working with you.